Capricorn, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 6th of November through to the 12th of November. Oh, blimey, it all seems to be a little bit sort of like heavy-hearted. What's going on in the relationship side? Doesn't necessarily... I don't think that's coming from you. I think it's coming from the outside world more than anything else by the looks of things. It doesn't seem to be coming from you, but there's some stuff that you need to be dealing with, apparently, according to the outside world, or according to, to the relationship you're in at the moment. On your financial side, though, a different kettle of fish. You are really owning it, Capricorn. You're really owning it. Oh, that's an interesting card. At the top there, came out on came out on Taurus as well. We'll have to look into that, delve a little bit deeper on that sort of what's going through the here and now. The overall energy of the reading is the Seven of Swords. Playing smart, I think the energy is sort of like telling you here, it's sort of like, it's almost sort of saying to me, the overall energy is giving you this heads up about what to get fussed about and what not to get fussed about. That's the sort of thing I think. There's certain things that are worthwhile fighting for or worthwhile engaging with, and there's other things that are not worth engaging with. And this is on both on your relationship as much as on your financial side. And I think that's the playing smart here. I think it's being resourceful about how you use your energy, your emotions, your physical energy and stuff like that, and could be even your finances. On your relationship side here, on your karmic mission here, you've got the Five of Cups. Is there something to sort of like is that sort of, maybe it's you're saying goodbye to a whole group of people that was connected to a situation or a relationship that you're finally getting over it, and it's almost like it's just feeling a little bit disappointed about the whole sort of scenario. And then you've got the Two of Cups that is behind you, and it is a case of that if you just turn around and just sort of like stop looking at that situation and walk away from it and just say to yourself, I'm disappointed, I'm not going to live that again. I think once you start walking forward towards that, then, towards those Two Cups, it's going to pan out really beautiful for you. Now, the universe here is naturally creating those healthy boundaries because of your judgment on the disappointment of the situation that is around you, or the relationship, or the relationships, because I think it's more than one actually, more than anything else, because it concerns the Three of Cups. The universe is naturally creating these boundaries that are stopping you from wandering off. And this is what I was talking about with the overall energy of, choosing. This is where playing smart, and the energy is helping you to play smart, of choosing where you invest or engage, and where you don't invest and where you don't engage. Because you've come from a very happy place. I think you've decided to be happy, basically, Capricorn. You've just kind of gone, oh, blow them. I can't be arsed with the rest of the world. I'm just going to be happy. And because you've seen the reality for what it is. You've seen, within some of these, and I think this is what the disappointment's about here. I think you've seen, that some people may not be so, they may be a little bit disingenuous. Basically, and you're starting to realise that within a group of people, and I think you're walking away from that, and you're going, it seems like you're kind of going gun-ho here, kind of going, right, let's go for it, I'm going solo. I don't think this is excuse me, I don't think this is to do with like one-to-one couple. I think this is to do with the community that is around you. So you're going gun-ho, you're looking to strike into new territory. This is what this Two of Cups is all about, because you go over that bridge and then you end up in a new city. So you start learning a whole new things. It's engaging, very passionately engaging in the world that is around you. And that allows you to emotionally use that emotional wisdom to choose the direction that you so desire. And I think this is what's coming up here. And I think, I don't think you're going to be the disappointed one in the long run. basically. I think you're going to be very happy about the situation and the scenario I think maybe the collective may be a little bit disappointed within themselves more than within you, basically. On your financial side, your job and your business and stuff like that, on your karmic path, you have the Emperor. And I think this is also about that whole sort of playing smart. You know, an emperor is ruling an empire. And the emperor is concerned about the physical ruling of an empire. And your basically your immediate surroundings is your empire and what you have control over. And playing smart is realizing that the emperor doesn't do everything. He doesn't fix the roads in the empire. He doesn't. He runs the empire. So I think this is where you've got to understand that. And I think the universe is bringing this important lesson into you with this Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. It's a very, very lucky card here. And I think the universe is saying, you've started this path. Now you need to really start developing it. And developing it needs a lot of bringing in from lots of different angles in life. And you've got this habit or you've got this capacity to use a lot of different things in order to get towards where you want to be. In regards to your business, your jobs, or your projects, whatever you're doing here, you're owning it up. You're really bossing it up at the moment. Look at that. From the overall influences that are around you, you have a great deal going on for you. Really powerful reading at the moment for you, and from the past, you know how to manifest this. You know how to sort of combine it all together. But there's something that's holding you back or slowing you down. I think it's like you've run a long race, and at the end, we do definitely speed up, but it's the hardest part of that race. And I think as you're coming to this, because you're coming to a whole new cycle in your life, because you've opened up and you've manifested this, and it makes you feel a little bit stuck in a hamster wheel in a way, a little bit. I don't think it's major. I think it's because you're manifesting this new cycle and you're waiting for it, and it's almost, I get a bit of a patient thing about it. And your emotions could be running a little thin in regards to the patience for it to actually kick in and take off. But there is a reason for you having to be patient. So we're going to pull some Light Seers cards just to sort of see what's going on. And I'm very interested in see what happens on that Eight of Swords. On the overall energy, with the Seven of Swords, you get the Six of Swords. So very progressive energy here. And I think the overall energy is giving you that bypass, or giving you that sort of helping hand to get to those calmer shores. Simply because you are playing smart, you're engaging in the situation that sort of like is worthwhile investing in, and therefore the energy is recognizing that and then helping you through here. So strangely, you got the 6, 7, 8. And I think this sort of like where the energy's pulling you through, that's where you've got to be a little bit patient. It almost feels like you've got to toe the line in order to get through the gate. It's like going down a freeway or a motorway, and you've got 3 lanes, and then you're going to have to, it comes off the motorway and you've got to go down into 1 lane, and there is this sort of kind of going, I can't overtake anymore and stuff like that, and you may feel a little bit frustrated that it's not going as quickly as you want to be going here. On your relationship side, yeah, as I said, I think you're going to get the victory out of all of this. I think you'll be best off leaving anything you've been disappointed with in regards to the collective scenario, groups of relationships. If you've been disappointed with it, leave it. Allow your stimulation for enjoying life to open up new doors for you. Yeah, and that's what it's going to open up to. The universe is trying to encourage that connection with other people, very celebratory, and also sort of, those healthy boundaries, which is sort of saying, you're not putting up with that anymore. Those 3 of Cups there, that have wasted away is being replaced by the universe, and so you can then go on to these Two of Cups there, and it's a whole brand new beginning, and you seem to be the winner out of this whole sort of scenario more than anything else. With the Ten of Cups, and I think this is where you come and you're seeing the reality for what it is. Yeah, Nine of Swords. I do think there's some group of people in the past that have been causing you stress and strains and repetitive nightmares and stuff like that. You've seen the reality for what it is. It makes you feel a lot happier about letting go of all of that and just sort of going on to something completely different, basically. Reinventing your environment that is around you. With the Five of Cups, I think the Five of Cups this is what is stimulating you getting on your horse and sort of saying, I'm gonna go and win life anyway. She is, those three cups there on this side here. Those are those three cups there that are done and dusted with. That's the same thing as what we're talking about here early on. And you have that power within your hand, and it's the same power that Knight of Sword has. It's your passion. It's your heart's desires in regards to the collective relationship, I think, that is around you, that you are going towards. And that is, you're very sensitive about that. So any new group you're meeting, you're just kind of like, don't want to get involved with people who are not really, who are a little bit disingenuous. Yes, your wisdom is chosen through your emotions. And therefore, I think you're not going to sell yourself short anymore, basically. You're not going to put up with it, with the relationships that are around you that are not genuine, basically. So you're just let them go. Let them go. That's what it seems to be. On your financial side, with the Emperor cards, you get the Judgment card, sorry. The Judgment card. This is you taking a step up. And step up into this new cycle, because you've got the World card at the end. You're taking this new step up, and you are stepping up a level, I think. And it's moving it out of that, of not getting the rewards that I think you're a little bit, I think you've got reason somewhere where you're sort of, the Emperor card wants to come out again with the Ace. It's coming out with the Ace of Pentacles again. I think the universe is recognizing as well that you have done the work. You've put the work in. I think the world may not necessarily be giving you the results that you deserve. And I think the universe is recognizing this. And so is your karma, basically, and stepping up to a whole new level. Where have you come from? With this manifestation card with the Magician of grouping everything together, you've also fallen in love with what you're doing. You're feeling it really comfortable about where you are, of what you've put in, and what you're doing morally and spiritually and financially within your workspace or your projects at the moment. Just want to see what this. I couldn't see which card that was that wanted to vaguely come out. Just want to see what's going on with this Eight of Swords. I think you're working a lot and may not necessarily be getting... I don't think you're getting the results, basically, that you've so desired, or you feel that. And I think because you feel that in a way, I think this is why the universe and your karma is really starting to kick in. It's sort of saying, I've done the work, I should be getting the results. Why am I not getting the results? And that's where, this is where, you're stepping out of that stuck feeling with that Well card. And I think it's like, if I do the work and I'm not getting the results, what's the point in doing the work? And that's where you're it's almost like you're questioning, the karmic justice of it all, in a way. And, I don't think it's major, but I do believe it's sort of like, come on, it's, it's like sort of saying, I've stepped up to the plate, I've put in the hours. Let's say you put in the hours in the company you're working with, say that you're doing like 50, 60 hour working week and really investing in that company. and they're not giving you the rewards that, you know, they're not giving you the promotion or the, you know, the responsibility or the, you know, the pay rise that you so deserve, and it's just kind of like, well, what am I doing this for? And I think it's good to question that as well. With the Well card, you get the Three of Wands. You've planned for this journey. It's really time to go on this journey now, and I think this whole journey really does start up for you coming out of November, coming into sort of Sagittarius period. You're also in your autumn period. That's also got to be said. So there's a lot of reflection here going on in your life. It starts now and will lead up to your birthday, really, more than anything else. Usually the last 3 months of your birthday, and that's what plays out in the Astroflower. And I think this is where you've got to be patient about this new cycle that's coming your way. But it's definitely coming. There is no doubt about it. We will be talking a lot about how the Astroflower works on a live on Sunday. In fact, we're going to be doing 2 lives. We're going to be doing one in the early morning of the UK, so then that falls in line with the times for Australia and New Zealand, our friends in Australia and New Zealand. And then we're going to be doing another one live at the Sunday evening, which falls in line, so that helps the our friends in the United States, Canada, and that sort of thing to get involved as well. Obviously in the evening time on Sunday, this is good for the UK, so we'll be doing that. So keep an eye out for that. It'll be on the community page. Really do appreciate your support for this channel, and I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.